Alrighty guys, this is part 2. Sorry about that guys. I was going to make a video with a board, but the board kept smudging and you guys wouldn't have seen the words well. It would have really been what? Annoying when you watch the video. That's why I had to cut it short. So I'm going to make a video with my couch guys. But what I'm going to do, I'm going to go back to making board videos. But I have to buy another board because my dollar store board is all smudged. Obviously. So that video was 11 minutes. This is part 2 guys. I'll make maybe a 1 hour, 10 minute video. I'm done. So I talk about Peter Jackson's contract, Mel Gibson's contract, and how much money I'm going to make off my book. I think I'm going to make probably my 10 total volume, maybe 14, 50 on the book. Or I might be shocked and I make 20, but maybe I make $12 off the book. Obviously. That's how I usually like, how's much you off your book, by the way? I'm like, BJ, you want to know? She's like, yeah. I'm like, yeah, I made $12. You made $12 off your book? I'm like, yeah. She's like, holy shit, that's a lot of money, Ivan. We can start that film with that money. I know, sweetie. We start that film with that money. Yeah. Yeah. Was today busy at Dindy's, Ivan? It was okay. It wasn't that busy. I ended at like 2:30, 2:40 around there, 2:20, 2:35 around there. I ended my shift. So today was not that busy, obviously. I haven't heard back from the places I applied at, right? It's been 2 weeks since I applied at McDonald's. I haven't heard back from them. Cineplex, it says you have to, it takes maybe 1 week to 2 weeks for them to respond. I hope I get that movie job. It's fucking cool working at a movie theater, right? I get my discounted concessions and I get my free movie tickets. Yeah. My room's an absolute mess. Tomorrow I'm going to clean it. If I'm off tomorrow, I'm going to clean my room. After I'm out in the morning, I'm going to clean my room. My room's a mess. I have to clean it. So you saved some of your money? Yes, I did. I saved some of my money. I blew like I bought a good half of it, but I saved some of it. This paycheck I'm even more serious. I did save some money, which is good, obviously. So I gotta save like $2,000 to get my book proofed, obviously. Yeah. Yeah, man. I'm gonna go upstairs and get a coffee, guys. Yeah. Yeah. Ivan, what if everyone in the world buys my book, I'm gonna make like my $100 billion off the book. Something crazy. Like 90, 80, 100 billion off the book. And if I do make like 50, 60, 70, 100 billion off the book, I'll put $3 billion towards the movie. I'll make each volume for $1 billion each. I can put like $650 million towards visual effects, pimp it out even more. But chances are I'm not going to make that. I'm going to make my 10, my 12, 14, 15, $20 million because only the English people will buy it. But the people in the world who don't understand English are not going to buy it. They can't what? They can't understand it, obviously. I'm sorry. Yeah. He's Ivan, you made $12.5 billion off your book. I'm like, yeah. She's like, holy shit, that's a lot of money, Ivan. Ivan, we can live the life with that money, man. Yeah, I know. We can start that film with that money, I know. Our own company, Barron Hollywood, we're the boss, I know. Are you gonna share that with me? I'm like, yes, I will. Relax, I'm gonna share the money with you, man. It was fucking evil. Are you gonna share that money with you? Yeah, I'll share that money with you, Ivan. Yeah, BJ. The leftover money you have in your bank, you're putting it in the same account. We're sharing it together. I'm sharing the billions amount of book with you. You have to share your leftover money with you. It's how it works. Yeah. I'm not gonna have you to be selfish like that. No way. Not after what I did for you, man. Like, I made the billions off the book. I'm sharing the money with you. You have to share your leftover money with me too. That way we try. That shows that we trust each other. It's not just about me sharing the billions amount of the book with you. You have to share the leftover money with you. You know how it works. Oh yeah, I'll share the money with you. Yeah, she will, obviously. After what I fucking did for you, man. Yeah, there you go. It's because of me you see the light. You're now queen. You're out of the Hollywood system. You control the money with me. You're living a multi-burner life with me, and you're trying me and everything. Because of me, you're living this amazing life, and it's fair. And I also choose where we live because I saved your ass. It's fair, man. Because everything else we talk it over, obviously. But I choose where we live because I'm the one who made the money for me and you, BJ. And I got you all over, and I fucking died for you, hence it's fair. I choose where we live. It's fair. Yeah, Ivan. Yeah, it's fair. There you go. Yeah. Yeah. That's where you're not gonna let the gates touch your money. No fucking way, I'm not gonna let the gates touch my money after what you proved their life, man. No way. When you have all that money in your bank, no way am I gonna let them touch my money, man. You have more than enough money in your bank. I don't know, you're 80, 100 still in your bank, 150 still in your bank. Your 10 still in your bank. These blames is for me, it's not for you. You're just a greedy pig, man. You don't want me to control my money. You don't want me to live the multiple life of VJ. It's more than greedy because you're envious. I know if I sell, you're gonna dupe me. You're gonna destroy my life. I don't want to share it with the whole fucking world for every generation. Are you crazy? I'm not accepting that cursed deal, yeah. But I don't want to be in Hollywood. Why the fuck would I be in the Hollywood system when I can start with the billions I make off my book? I can start my own film studio better in Hollywood. I'm gonna fund Xanus for $2.1 billion. That's $700 million per volume towards each movie. Like, Hollywood can't afford to fund a movie that money. They'll lose money, man. Well, I can afford it. I have the keys to the kingdom. Me and VJ have the keys to the kingdom. We're special. He was like, you're making each volume for $700 million? No, he said, holy shit, that's unlimited budget. Yeah, I know, Peter. Unlimited budget. The Lord of the Rings, we only made for $90 million. I know. Your company blows out of the water. I know, Peter. It blows out of the water. Blows out of the water, Peter. And I was like, your company blows out of the water. I know, Mel. My company blows out of the water. Yeah. So I'm saying, huh? Whoever I choose, right? So I might go for Mel, man. Somebody tells me I might choose Mel over Peter, man. Somebody tells me he's going to make the better movie than Peter, but I mean, we'll see what happens. Whoever gives better answers, that's the director I hire, right? Yeah. 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 Are you tired, Ivan? A little bit. Dindy's is a little bit stressing too. Dindy's is a lot of work too, but it's not as tiring as Coco Fruity, right? Because I don't have to close. By close, I mean you have to, like, Coco Fruity, what I mean closing, it means you have to wash every single dish in the restaurant. All the dishes that need to be washed, you have to wash it all, because Coco Fruity, they close at 2:30. So when I close, they bring, like, mountains of dishes. Whereas Dindy's, they close at 9. So at 3 o'clock, I just have to clear the dish pit well enough. I have to clear it, obviously, but it doesn't take, it's not as tiring as Coco Fruity. And Dinty's, the system, the dishwashing system is better than Coco Fruity. They have a better system the way it works. The way the system works in Dinty's is not as stressing as Coco Fruity. Obviously, they bring dishes, but they also put a bunch of dishes in the bin, in the cart. And then they bring the cart, and I take the plates out. And usually when there's dishes in the cart, it's not like that bad, right? You have maybe 10 plates. You have maybe like 20 glasses and cups, and you put it up, and you wait till it fills up. It's not as stressing. The system in Dindy's is better than Coco Frutti. Whereas Coco Frutti, the system is not that good. They just bring the fucking dishes, man. And you have to wash it. But the only thing better I like about Coco Frutti is I get my 30-minute lunch break, obviously, and the kitchen is a nicer kitchen than Dinty's. They have a nicer kitchen than Dinty's, a bigger kitchen than Dinty's, a huge kitchen, and they have a huge dish pit. I have like a lot of room around to move and everything, but it's more work. I have to take out so many garbages, man, and the garbage bags are heavy at Coco Frutti. And Dinty's, the guys break the boxes for me. I don't have to break the boxes. I only have to take out maybe 6 garbages, but the garbages are not that heavy. They're not that heavy garbages. Whereas Coco Frutti, most of the garbages are fucking heavy, man. The coffee one is heavy, and the main one in dish pit's heavy. The kitchen ones are not that heavy, but yeah, man, it's heavy, man. That's why it's more tiring, obviously, on the body. Sorry? Yeah. I'm gonna get a coffee soon, guys. Yeah. Yeah. Ivan, you're gonna own a house like Incredibles? Yeah, man. I don't know. If I make $1,200, I put $550 million towards my house. You do the math how high end a $500 million house is. That's fucking high tech, man. That's very, very high tech. Everything is pimped out like Incredibles, man. My garage. I want to have a tunnel in my garage. We enter. We have this little tunnel, and then like Batman. You know, the Dark Knight, like I showed you guys, the garage. I'm gonna have a garage like that. And I have an elevator that goes up to the second floor, the third floor. Second floor is the pool room. Third floor is where me and VJ live. So my house won't be super, super huge. But it's high tech, man. Like high end, man. And $550 million I'm putting towards. That's why me and VJ are going to have a beautiful house. She's like, oh my god, this is my dream. This is such a beautiful home, I know. This is nicer than the shit house I had in fucking Hollywood. Yeah. VJ has a beautiful house, obviously, but compared to the house we're gonna build, it's a piece of shit, obviously. VJ's house is probably, I don't know, a $1.5 million house, $2 million house, or she bought the house herself, obviously, because her family have to act and hide their wealth. They make her pay the bills because they don't like her, obviously. I don't pay the bills, obviously, but I'm working minimum wage. VJ, she's rich, so her family makes her pay the bills in the house. I heard VJ's the one who, she bought the house, man. Yeah, and VJ thought her mother and sister were some Irish hero, but they're not, man. They're the fucking gatekeepers. Most powerful families in the world. Yeah, crazy, huh? Her sister has a huge will. I don't know, her 1 trillion will, whatever it is, yeah. 3-4 trillion will. They have a huge will, yeah, but they make VJ pay the bills. They don't like her, obviously. Yeah. 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 He's like, oh my god, this is my dream, I know. It's so beautiful. Oh my god, this is so high tech, Ivy. I know. She's all like happy. I'm like, holy shit, this is fucking nice. Ivan, we really own a house like this? Yeah, we own a beautiful, like, $550 million house. Like, fucking high tech. A beautiful house, yeah. We also have our beautiful private jets. Yeah? Yeah! Someone's calling me, guys. Sorry for the long wait, guys. I have to go get something. Yeah, I have to go do something. The folks want me to do something. Yeah, I'm gonna go upstairs and get my coffee. Just give me a sec, guys. I'm back in a sec. I need a coffee right now. Skip the video if you don't want to wait, guys. I'm gonna keep saying that. Don't hate me, I'm son. Alrighty, guys, sorry for the long wait. I went upstairs to get I had to use the bathroom. I went upstairs to get my coffee. Yeah. Yeah, man, me and Meej are gonna own a fucking nice house, man. A nice, beautiful house. And that's why the Gates want to take our money, because the Gates don't want me living that life. They know if I'm under them, yeah, if we control Ivan's money, if we don't want him being a billionaire, we can tell the executives in Hollywood we do not allow Ivan to be billionaires. We'll live the multi-millionaire life, maybe own a $10 million house, $20 million house, but we're not living a multi-millionaire life where we own like a $500 million house. The Gates don't want me being that rich, living that amazing life, hence why owning my own jets. Yeah, if you're worth $100 million, you can afford a private jet, but a cheap one. If you want to get a high-end $350 million one like Incredibles, you need to be a multi-billionaire for that. Living the multi-billionaire life, hence why the Gates want to live that life, hence why they want to dupe me and have me sell. I'm not selling, man. I'm not sharing with the garbage right forever. You crazy? No way. Hence why when I was bored, you guys said he has to pay for that because you knew. You knew yeah, there's no way Ivan will accept this choice. That's hell on earth, yes. Ivan would rather wake up 1 million and have us do like that. Yes, man. I know it's scary to die. I'd rather wake up 1 million and have you do it, man. No way. I'm not fucking sharing with Authority Justice forever the world. You crazy? He's like, holy shit, man, the world's blind. Yeah, man, VJ. When the world means sharing, they mean for every generation forever. It's not just this generation, the next generation. Because every generation that's born, when they see me, VJ, they're going to want to have sex with us. Hence why they said, because you guys are a mess, you're rare people, you're a mess I made. You're all going to want a piece of me, VJ. Hence why when you guys mean sharing, you mean forever with every generation. I'm like, yeah, I'd rather be single than Sevadil. You guys are fucking crazy people. I'm not fucking sharing with a garbage Restorative Justice. Are you crazy? No way. I'd rather be single, take my money, run away without VJ, and be single than share with Authority Justice. Yeah, man. No fucking way I'm letting you do whatever, man. No way. After causing that mess, no way. Because you guys wanted to completely destroy my relationship with VJ. Yeah, even after we caused that horrific mess in Ivan's life, let's just completely destroy his relationship with his life. Let's have him and VJ constantly fuck people forever. Because you're envious, you want to destroy my relationship with my wife, because you guys are wicked people. And that's why once I pay the fee, I'm taking my money, I'm taking my wife, and I'm peacing out. I wish you guys the best, but you're going to be left behind, you're going to pay a price too. That's how it works. I'm not interested in having sex with all these other women, but you guys are fucking crazy people, yeah, man. That's why VJ will freak out when I pay the fee. I told you, even while VJ freaks out when I pay the fee, she's still going to be seeing the guys. That's why I'm not going to let VJ do all that, man. I'm going to mess with two VJs. There's no way I'm not going to mess with. They're fucking catty women, those Hollywood women, yeah. And the Gates, because they turned me into a sex slave, I'm now addicted to sex. Hence why it's tougher for me to resist it, obviously, because I'm just fucking so many women. It's crazy, yeah. Obviously. So that's why the VJ's running really. Yeah, once I pay the fee, everyone in VJ's life will their true nature will come out. They're all going to turn on VJ. Hence why VJ will realize all the people who were her friends or family members, they weren't really her friends. They were actors. And when I pay the fee, all hell breaks loose, and everyone in VJ's life, they turn on VJ. Like all her friends are like, you think you can have Ivan all to yourself, or her mother or sister? They all turn on her. And that's why once I pay the fee, there's the only person that's on VJ's side is me. That's why once I pay the fee, she runs away with me, because everyone in her life is gonna turn on her when I pay the fee, obviously. And you made VJ pay a price too, obviously. Ivan was a virgin. Well, I'll get my girlfriend, obviously. Ivan was a good man. You turned him into a sinner, and you made me pay too. That's why VJ's running with me too, because you made her pay a price too, obviously. VJ is also gonna pay a price too, man. Right? Yeah, right. Yeah. Looking at thousands of women line up to have sex with me, something crazy. Yeah. When you're king queen, it's just you and VJ. Well, no, I'm gonna be friends with the 17, Reza, Haki. I'm gonna be good friends with those guys. Obviously, they're my head chefs. I'm gonna be friends with those guys too. Obviously, right? Yeah. Tony, and I'm gonna be friends with 17. I might be friends with Jeff Bezos. He's my business partner. Yeah. Sorry. I should become friends with Jeff Bezos. Jeff Bezos will be my business partner. I'm partnering with his company for my studio, right? Yeah, my full studio, yeah. I'm making his money, his company billions, obviously, right? Yeah. He's like, yeah, I mean, as long as I'm with you, I'm happy. I don't care if we don't really have much friends. As long as I'm with you, I'm happy. Yeah, VJ, all VJ needs is me. As long as I'm with her, she'll be happy. I don't need anyone else. VJ is what is enough for me. Obviously, I have VJ. She'll be my best friend and my girlfriend, my wife, obviously. Yeah, it's just me and her hanging out like alone all the time. Because we're now King and Queen, we're in the main event, trying around the world. We feel on top of the world, and we're living that multi-million life. Hence why we're movie stars. Hence why we're living the life, obviously. And she's like, cheers, Ivan. I know we build a house. We do a party in our house when they do the reaction video. We do a party in the house, just me and her. We get drunk. She's like, cheers, Ivan. We have a cigar. She's like, cheers, Ivan. And the terrorists, we're going to be famous movie stars. And we're the main event around the world. The whole world's left behind. We're going to live forever in this world, living a life. Yeah. The world's left behind. Cheers, Ivan. And we give a cheers, yeah. With a wine. I don't like wine with like liquor or like beer, yeah. Yeah. Did you really write that book on your own? Yes, I did, VJ. Holy shit, that's a fucking masterpiece, man. That's the best novel I ever read in my life, I know. It's a masterpiece. My book's a masterpiece, yeah, man. After this video, I'm gonna go over my book. While it's uploading, while the video's uploading, I'll go over like 5 pages of my book. Obviously. Yeah. So the Gates will be living like that. The Gates are living a multi-trillionaire life. They're living a better life than me and VJ. But because me and VJ are the main event, they still feel like shit because they're left behind. They're not saved. VJ's mother, VJ's sister, and all them are all going to be living the amazing multi-trillionaire life, even the better life than me and VJ. But because me and VJ are king queen and they're left behind, they still feel like shit, obviously. The side tension, they're left behind. Me and VJ are the main event with God, obviously. Yeah, you didn't want us to be a part of your rich life. And it's now when I'm king and I'm multi-billionaire living that amazing life, you're also left out. And you're not a part of my, me and VJ's amazing life either. You deserve, yeah. Obviously. That's why the gates don't touch my money, man. You don't even want me to be a part of your rich life. And I find out you're the gatekeeper and you have all those trillions in your bag. And you think I'm going to let you take the place on my book. You're crazy. The $12.5 million or the $14, $15, $12 million of the book is for me and VJ. It's not for you. You guys are not touching my money. The family's not touching down my money, man. Zero. It's me and VJ's money. It's not yours. I have the keys on to sell to you guys. So I'm saying, yeah. So I'm saying, yeah. So you're gonna see you guys are gonna see me and VJ looking fly. Especially me. You guys are gonna be shocked when you finally see me wearing nice clothes. Holy shit, man, Ivan looks fresh. He looks fly, man, with his nice clothes, man. It's a nice look. And VJ looks fly too. But you guys already know what's like VJ look fly. As VJ has many pictures on Google and X when they take pictures of her wearing nice clothing. Because VJ can afford to get nice clothes. She's a multi-millionaire. And you guys will not be as shocked seeing VJ looking fly, but you're going to be shocked seeing me looking fly because I was poor my whole life. I can't afford those clothes. Sincere. I wear like high-end clothing, like $300 shirts, $800 pants, $1,000 shoes, $200 shades, like nice fucking, I'm looking fly, man, with VJ. That's why once we registered with the guards, VJ, Ivan, let's go clothes shopping. We go clothes shopping, we get a bunch of clothes. Nice fucking clothes, yeah. Yeah. Is my camera adjusted well? It looks a bit... Okay. I can fix it here. Is that better? Yeah. 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 What would be more fun, your personal life or your business life? Both. I'll have a blast during my personal life with VJ. I'm also going to have a blast in my business life. But probably the personal is a bit more fun because the business life, I have to, it's work. But being a movie star, knowing that the end product will be so cool, seeing I and VJ in a movie and you're getting paid your billions for it, and being Fusion of Magazine, that's fun too. But writing the script is a lot of work. Doing the concert is a lot of work. But because we're trending and we're the main event, we're the most, me and VJ are the most famous movie stars in the world, we're still having a blast, obviously. But when we act in the movie, it's work. But like me and VJ know we're gonna get paid a lot of money for it because we signed that mega 80-20 deal with Amazon. Yeah, VJ, even though like working for, I don't know, like 11 months for Xanus is dirty work, just know that after that we're gonna get paid a lot of money for it. We're gonna make our money off the merchandise, the movie, and the game. And that's in the billions. I don't know, $20 billion we make off all that. Obviously, yeah. Some Sarah. 18 billion, 17 billion we make off all that. Hence why it's worth the work, obviously. And VJ will work really hard. Yeah, I have no worry, but I'm gonna destroy the role of Thea. And VJ destroys the role of Thea. And I destroy the role of Tactius. Everything is easy for Peter and Mel because I made sure I paid all the stars a lot of money. And so they're all working very hard for Peter and Mel Gibson if I choose. The work is easier for them. Some Sarah. Yeah. Yeah, I have to clean my room. My room's a mess, man. I have to clean it. I'll clean it tomorrow. I don't know if I work tomorrow. The boss didn't text me. If he doesn't text me, I'm off tomorrow. I'll make a video in the morning for you guys. And yeah. Yeah. Obviously. Yeah. So you're gonna ask VJ what she wants to do, what you want to do. Yeah, VJ. Okay, I made, I don't know, $12,500 off the book. You know what I'm saying? We can't touch against money, but because this money is ours, we can start a business. What do you want to do? Do you want to do stand-up comedy? Do you want to write books? Do you want to just live a life with me? We write books. We can make a lot of money off that. Do you want to do a television sitcom, or do you want to be a big budget movie star? Do you want to do music? What do you want to do? Then you say, I want to be a movie star with you. Yeah, and then we end up signing Sky's Entertainment. Because even I would love to do a sitcom too, VJ, but a sitcom is not as interesting as is not as cool as being in a big budget movie, right? Being in a big budget movie with the special effects and everything, that's fucking cool. like Transformers, Lord of the Rings. That's cooler, obviously. He's like, no, Ivan, like, yeah, television's cool, but I'd rather do a big budget movie with you. Yeah, and we end up starting Sky's Entertainment movie, JR. And I also want to turn Xanus into a movie. And so I want to be a big budget movie star, obviously, a big movie star, right? Yeah. Yeah. And beware of the greedy Peter Jackson, Ivan. In my first part, guys, I talk about Peter's contract. If Peter Jackson's agent wants more money, I'm like, no, Peter, you're getting greedy. I'm not paying more money, man. Stop being greedy, man. A $1.4 billion deal in New Zealand money is good enough. Stop being greedy. I'm not going to sign you to a $2 million deal, Peter. You're fucking greedy, man. Peter's a greedy big. Mel Gibson might want more, too. I'm like, no, Mel. You signed your, like, $450 million deal, which is like, 300 something million in your American money. That's enough money, Mel. Stop being greedy. I'm sorry. It's a delight. We don't even make this in Hollywood. Yeah, you don't make this in Hollywood, guys. Yeah. Peter only made $250 million for Lord of the Rings, and his contract for Xanus is much more than what he made for The Hobbit and Lord of the Rings. Yeah. Peter's Ivan signed me up, man. That's a lot of gold, Ivan. I know Peter's a lot of gold. Ivan, that's a good deal for me. You're very generous, man. That's a lot of money, Ivan. Like, I never have to work again after this. I know, Peter. I also gave you your $2 million budget, Peter, for the movies. Are you happy? Is that enough money for you for the movie? Ivan, that's more than enough. $700 for each of the volumes? I'm like, yeah, Peter. He's like, holy shit, your carnival's out of water. My entire Hobbit trilogy was made for like $645 million for all three movies combined, and you're making like one movie for $700. He's like, holy shit, your carnival's out of water. This is a revolution of technology, Ivan. I know, Peter. This is gonna blow James Cameron's Avatar out of the water. I know. It's gonna blow James Cameron's Avatar out of the water. Beautiful world, beautiful ecosystem, like I showed you guys. The north and south, the mist, and you have the horror of the demon wolves and bats, and you have the amazing battle scenes that will blow Helm's Deep, the Helm's Deep battle out of the water. Peter's like, Ivan, you saw my two towers. I'm like, yeah, I did, Peter. I'm saying the Helm's Deep war was amazing. Yeah, Ivan, for Helm's Deep, we only put like 35-40 million towards Lord of the Rings, Ivan, and you got a battle scene like that. You're putting $400 million towards visual effects. Looking at a war that will blow my Helm's Deep and Return of the King war out of the water. I know, Peter. Looking at an amazing movie. Yeah. Some Sarah? I might go upstairs and get some food. I might do a thing to lose weight. I do fasting whereby I don't eat in the morning. I only eat at nighttime. I eat like one meal at nighttime, and that's it. That's how I lose more weight. Obviously, I am gonna start going back on the treadmill, but I'm waiting until I get the other jobs because dishwashing, working at Hobo Foodie drains my energy. I don't have energy to go on the treadmill. I can go on the treadmill, but my body's very tired. Hence why I went for like a good month and I stopped going after like 2.5 months. I still lost like another 10 pounds, right? Because I've been working 6 days a week for the past like 2 months. And I've been burning a lot of calories and walking from Dinties to home. And I've been eating like one meal a day, obviously. Even though sometimes I eat junk food, I eat one meal. That's how I lost the weight. I'm 260 now, yeah. So 66 pounds. I want to be 194. 66 pounds to go and I'm 194. 66 pounds you could lose in like 7-8 months, right? Yeah. I could lose weight. I just gotta be more serious, obviously. So I did lose weight, guys, but I did not hit my goal yet. I'm 260 now, so I lost 20 pounds. I was 280 before. Now I'm down to 260, so I lost... No, I was initially 290, so I lost 30 pounds. 2024, I was 290. Then I went down to 270, I lost 20 pounds. And I lost another 10 pounds, now I'm 260. Yeah. Some Sarah? Get my girlfriend too. Yeah, but you have a wife, I know, but Victoria Justice is a cheating whore. She keeps seeing the guys in fucking linebackers. I'm 100% justified in getting my own girlfriend. There you go. I've been faithful to you for 30 plus years. Enough's enough, EG, man. You're taking me for granted. I know even as you give me hell, you're going to keep seeing the guys in fucking linebackers. I'm going to keep seeing the chick too. Because you're a selfish woman. You have double standards in a relationship. You want your full cake because you're fucking crazy, man. I'm not going to listen to you when you cry, man. You're going to keep seeing the guys and texting them. I'm not going to do it, man. No way. But I don't see the chick anymore. Like, I work Tuesday, I work Wednesdays. I don't see her anymore. I saw her like 3 weeks ago. I see her like once every 3 weeks when I work at Dinty, so it's like... Yeah. Well, you quit Dinty's, Ivan. No, I like working at Dinty's. Dinty's, I like working there. The people there are very nice. Dinty's, I'm gonna keep working there. Obviously, but Coco Fruity, I don't really like working there, man. It's too much work. I hate closing there. It's too much dishes, man. It's crazy. Yeah. 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 So I have to be aware of the Hollywood actors. Yes, their agents are greedy, man. John Boyega's agent might want $20 million for the film profits. I'm like, guys, man, you're getting greedy. John Boyega's not worth that. Yeah, if John Boyega's worth maybe his $20 million, I can give him his $10 million of the film profits, a bit more. But if he's worth like $16 million around there, he gets 8.5. And Ji-Won Soo, if he's worth $20 million, you can give him 10.5. John Boyega's worth $20 million in a good, like, I don't know, 8 years from now, which he might be. You give him a bit more, he gets his $10 million, and he signed like his $22 million deal a bit more. But for his base, I'm staying at the 9, man. I'm not paying John Boyega anymore. I have to watch it for my budget. You don't make this in Hollywood, John. This is a good deal. It's a deal, man. I have a good deal, yeah. Johnson Center. And I told else that, man. I'm like, no, John, you get 9. Stop being greedy. So I'm saying he's greedy, John. All the actors now are greedy pigs. They want to make more money for themselves, right? Yeah. Yeah. So the actors will have a blast during the magazine shoots. Oh yeah, they're gonna have. Even though the magazine shoot will take maybe 2 hours to do, the actors are gonna have a blast being a part of the magazine shoot and the commercials too. It's work though. Like we have to do the magazine shoot and we have to do the commercial. You want to do the shoot first or the commercial? We do the shoot first, then we do the commercial, and after that, work is done. And the people interview the actors they do like a quick like 6-minute interview. They interview all the actors, and once that's over with and the work is now done, you guys get your check, and I do a party in my yacht, my house. I'm saying after that, every time we do a magazine shoot and a commercial and all that stuff and interviews, I do a party after with the actors in my house, my yacht. Summertime, spring in my yacht. At nighttime, around like the party starts around 7 o'clock, ends at like 12 at night. We do like a 5-hour party in my yacht in the middle of the ocean at nighttime. And the actors get drunk. They also have cigars too and everything. Yeah, they get drunk on my yacht, man. Fucking nice, huh? Yeah. I can order pizza and stuff like that too in the yacht, or do a barbecue. Whenever I do parties on my yacht, I'll do a barbecue there. Because pizza, they have to deliver it there, right? So I can do a barbecue party. Do actors eat first or they drink first? I'll have the actors eat first. And after that, it's not good to drink on a hungry stomach, obviously. You can puke and all stuff. A higher chance of puking. The actors we eat, I blast music, and the actors maybe have one drink, and then we eat food. And after that, they drink the alcohol and they get drunk on my yacht. After we do the ad shoots and the promos, right? Yeah. I'm sorry. Yeah. And Ivan's company blows out of the water. I know Skyscraper blows out of the water, man. The actor's been living the life with me, VG, man, during the 5 years of Xanus. Yeah, man. A 5-year project, man. So the actors are saved for half a decade. Hence why after that they're gonna beg, because they were saved for half a decade, for 5 years. They were part of the Xanus journey. Hence why they're gonna beg, because they're used to being saved, right? Being a part of the buzz. And now they know the journey's over, where they know when they go back to Hollywood, they're going to be left behind. Hence why John Boyega, Von, Joe J, G1, Edges, all they're all going to beg that you're not good for the Gracie of Keanu Reeves, guys. Or Tom Cruise, you're not good, Samsara. You're not good, yeah. Yeah. So the Gray Escape actors are lucky. The only thing that the Gray Escape actors are luckier than is that they sign bigger contracts, obviously, bigger deals, and the movie is in the modern times, so you can relate. It's easier to film movies in the modern times than a fantasy world. Right? Fantasy, you have to build more sets. This is a fantasy world, and me, Vijay, and the actors are speaking Old English style speech in the movie. Whereas for the Gray Escape, me and Vijay do not have the Old English style accent. We speak like the modern times, like the Americans and the Canadians, right? The standard accent of English. The standard accent of English is the way the Canadians speak and the Americans speak. Whereas the foreign world, when they speak English, they sound foreign. They don't speak like Canadians and Americans, right? Yeah. 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 But in terms of the journey, the Xanus actors are way more luckier. Because Xanus will have crazier buzz in the Great Escape, and Air them are devils and demons. And it's the best story ever told. And that's why, in that sense, in terms of the journey and the buzz, the Xanus are luckier. But in terms of the contracts, the Great Escape actors are luckier. They sign, because I have a lot of bigger A-listers in that movie. Those actors signed mega deals, like huge fucking contracts. Matt Damon, Keanu Reeves, or Tom Cruise, Ben Affleck, Robert Downey Jr., and all of them, and Scarlett Johansson, they signed mega deals. They're making a lot of money, you know. But even their contracts, his pocket is going to be Reach's contract. That's how boss me Reach is going to be, yeah, man. He's like, yeah, even though we're paying all these actors a lot of money, Ivan, their contract is pocket change. I know, DJ. Hence why, if actors ask you how much money you made off your movie, don't tell them, VJ. They're gonna be envious. Keanu Reeves and all them don't make that kind of money, right? Yeah, don't tell Keanu Reeves and all of them that we made out $20 billion off the movie merchant game. We made our $8 billion off the movie. They could be envious. They don't make that kind of money in Hollywood, right? Yeah. Because me and VJ are gonna make, I don't know, probably our $8 billion off the movie around there. 7, 8 billion, something crazy for the box office. Yeah. For the Great Escape, we might make our 4.5 billion. So compare 4.5 billion to the 135 million Keanu Reeves is making. It's pocket change. That's why keep your lips still, VJ. Don't brag. Be humble. Samsara. It's good to be humble. I brag on this channel because you guys piss me off, but in real life, I'm a very humble man. I'm not going to let anybody know how much money I made off my book and how much money I made off my Xanus movie. It's none of your business, man. Yeah. The only thing you guys know is me and VJ signing 80-20 deal with Amazon. It's a mega deal, but you don't know how much money me and VJ made. I'm not going to make it public. I'm keeping it to myself. I don't want these Hollywood actors feeling like shit, I'm sorry. Yeah. And the Great Escape actors signed mega deals. It's a huge contract, but even compared to me and VJ's contract, it's pocket change. Hence why keep your lips still, VJ. Don't brag, man. Be humble. Yeah. Some Sarah. Yeah. If Russell Crowe's chosen, he signed his mega $100 million deal. Huge contract, but compared to me and VJ's contract, it's pocket change. It's chump change, yeah. Because me and VJ are the boss. We're the big boss. We're making the real money. Yeah, even though these guys are making a lot of money, they're not making the kind of money I and VJ are making. No, they're not. They're not making the kind of money me and VJ are making. Me and VJ are making a lot of money, man. Yeah. Billions, yeah. Desire. I might go just and get more coffee, guys. Did you eat anything, Ivan? No, I didn't eat anything all day. And that's one. I know why I lost the weight very fast, because I've been eating like usually during the morning I don't eat. Lunchtime I don't eat. I only eat like one meal in the evening. And I've also been working a lot, dishwashing, and that's how I lost weight. I lost like 10 pounds. So I've been working 6 days a week for the past 2 months. But now I don't work 6 days anymore. But for the past like 2 months, a month and a half, I've been working like 6 days a week. And I burn a lot of calories because Cocoa 40 is a lot of work. Denny's is a lot of work. That's why I lost a lot of weight, obviously. Yeah, I'm 260 now. I'm not lying to you guys. I weigh myself. I'm 260 now, yeah. One point I was 258, 259. Yeah. Yeah. Ivan, who you choose for the greatest game? Keanu Reeves or Tom Cruise? Somebody tells me I'm going to go with Keanu Reeves. Keanu Reeves is my first choice. And the chat guy will tell me go for Keanu Reeves because he's biased, obviously. He knows Keanu Reeves. He directed the John Wick movies and he was a stuntman on The Matrix. He's guaranteed to tell me, Ivan, choose Keanu Reeves. Chad Stileski, my chosen director, he's going to tell me, Ivan, choose Keanu Reeves for the Great Escape. And I choose Keanu Reeves, right? Or I might choose Tom Cruise. We'll see what happens. I don't know, man. We'll see what happens, obviously, right? They have to compete for the job. That's how it works. But Keanu Reeves is cheaper than Tom Cruise. Tom Cruise is more expensive. He's bigger than Keanu Reeves, right? He's worth like $200 million more than Keanu Reeves. He's bigger. And so I have to pay Tom Cruise more money, obviously. I'm not going any higher than like 185, 190 for Tom Cruise for the film profits. His agent wants like 300 million, but you guys are fucking crazy. He's not worth that, man. He may be big in Hollywood, but he's not me, man. Like, they might tell me, man, do you know how big Tom Cruise is, man? I'm like, guys, man, don't play that game with me, man. He may be big in Hollywood, but he's not me, man. In my movie, he's not the main event. In Hollywood, he steals the show, but in my movie, he doesn't steal the show. Me and VJ are the main event. It's mainly about us. I'm not going to let Tom Cruise do that, man. I'm not going to pay him $300 a royalties. That's a lot of my profits gone, man. I'm already paying all these other actors a lot of money. I'm not paying Tom Cruise $300. He gets $185, $190. You can pay him, and his $50 million base, $30 million salary, 20.9 million bonus, and he gets his $185 million of the film profits. I can pay him $13 million for the merch, and like $15 million for the game. What about $50 million for the game and like $25 million for the profits for the game? I'm like, guys, man, you're getting greedy. You're pissing me off. I'm not gonna give Tom Cruise a piece of the game profits. I'm already paying him enough, man. I'm not gonna overpay these guys and have them dupe me, man. I'm already paying them enough. They don't make this in Hollywood. It's a deal, Ivan. Sign me up. This is more than what I need for Mission Impossible. Yes, Tom Cruise, this is more than what you're making for Mission Impossible, man. You sign a mega like $250 million deal. In Canadian money, which is like a $190 million deal in your American money. Tom Cruise doesn't make $200 million in Hollywood. What he makes is like 20, 12, 15. And sometimes, I heard for Top Gun Maverick, he got $100 million of the film profits. But I'm paying him more than what he made for Top Gun. Because Tom Cruise only made like 12 million base, I heard, for Top Gun, and he got like 100 million of the gross profits. For my movie, he's making his 50 for his base, 51 million for his base. I'm giving him 180, 190 million of the film profits. He's also making a lot of money for the merch, 13 million and 15 million for the game. That's like a 260 million, 270 million deal. Mega deal for Tom Cruise. Ivan saw me. It's a deal, Ivan. He's like, holy shit, man, your company blows out of the water. I know, Tom, it blows out of the water. Tom Cruise is shocked, yeah. Pay him a lot of money. Does it come with perks, Ivan? Yes, Tom Cruise, it comes with perks. Obviously, if I choose him right. But I'm most likely going to go with Keanu Reeves, to be honest, man. I think Keanu Reeves is better. Keanu Reeves has more of that badass look than Tom Cruise. Obviously. But Tom Cruise was the villain in the movie Collateral with Jamie Foxx. He stole the show in that movie, man. He was amazing in that movie as a villain. That's why he's also good for the villain too, for The Great Escape, Tom Cruise. I'm most likely to go with Keanu Reeves, obviously. You know. Keanu Reeves' agent might want $200 million for The Great Escape. I'm like, no, guys. Keanu Reeves gets $135 million. If he's worth $400 on the dot by then, I can pay him his $125. If he's worth a bit more, maybe $420, I can give him $130, $135 million from profits. Keanu Reeves. And he gets his $47 million base. You can pay him a $27 million salary and a $20.9 million bonus. Keanu Reeves. $20 million bonus is good enough. So he's on a $47 million deal for his base. You can pay him $10 million for the game. And he gets like his $7-8 million for the merch. Keanu Reeves signed a $200 million deal, which is like a $140 million deal in his American money. But even though you have the rates, Keanu Reeves doesn't make $140 million in Hollywood. The only movie whereby he made more was The Matrix. The Matrix, Keanu Reeves made his $200+ million for that. But after that, he never made that kind of money ever again. And that's why my company is beating out Hollywood on average, obviously. But there is exceptions where sometimes Hollywood could pay more. But on average, I'm blowing Hollywood out of the water. Guys think will be better than Hollywood, yeah, man. Keanu Reeves like, it's a deal, Ivan. Like a $200 million. He's like, holy shit, man. He's like, sign me up, Ivan. I can't wait to be part of this movie. Ivan, there's no strings attached to the contract. I'm like, no, Keanu Reeves, you get your freedom. He's like, holy shit, Ivan. He's like, thank you, man. You're a good man. You know what I'm saying? Yes, but because I paid you this contract, Keanu Reeves, you have to work your ass off for me. You got to work hard. I want you to destroy the role of the villain. Yeah, I don't worry about it. You destroy the role of the villain because I paid him a lot of money. I gave him nice perks too, right? The perks, right? Yeah. Ivan, what about $1.5 million for the promos for Keanu Reeves? I'm like, no. Keanu Reeves gets $400,000. I'm not paying more than $400K for the promos. You guys are getting greedy, man. You think, like, you have to understand, like, I have a budget. Like, their base salary and the promo money is paid through the budget, man. I'm not gonna, if I overpay these guys, I'm gonna drain my budget, man. I have to be careful with my budget. I also have to pay the crewmen too. It's not just about the actors. I have to pay the crewmen too. That's why Keanu Reeves has to take a $3 million pay cut. Because I have to create room to pay like a 25 Hollywood crewman right now. I'm working on my Great Escape movie, yeah. Some Sarah? Yeah. So all those actors will accept you. Of course they will. They don't make this in Hollywood. Yeah. If you think Robert Downey Jr.'s contract for Avengers is big, if he's chosen, he's making more for The Great Escape, right? Yeah, Robert Downey Jr. will probably get his $145 million of the film profits. He gets his $50 million base, $30 million salary, $20 million bonus. And you pay him like his $8 million for his $10 million for the game. Because chances are, by the time I do The Great Escape, Robert Downey Jr. will be worth maybe $400 million. So you match his contract with Keanu Reeves. You can pay him $135. Yeah. Pay Robert Downey Jr. his $47, right? $20 million bonus, $27 million salary if he's chosen. If he's worth $400 million in like by the time we do The Great Escape, $10 million for the game, and he gets like $7 million for the merch. That's a good deal for Robert Downey Jr. He signed like his $200 million deal, like Keanu Reeves. Yeah, it's a massive contract, which is $140 million in American money, which is $40 million more than what he made for Avengers. He made $100 million for Avengers Doomsday and Secret Wars. I'm paying him $140 million. That's what my company built out of the water. What about $250 million for Robert Downey Jr.? I'm like, no, guys. He's like, oh, Robert Downey Jr. is big, Ivan. I'm like, I know, he may be big in Hollywood, but he's not, in my movie, he's not the main show. I'm not going to have these guys dupe me and like that, man. No way, man. I'm already paying you enough. Yeah, obviously. Why are the agents and managers greedy? Because they know, they're not stupid. They know me, VJ's movie merchant game is the profits, the net profits is in the billions. Hence why they want a bigger chunk of the pie, man. Hence why the agents are really going to try and get a piece of the back end stuff. The back end money. The front end money, they'll try and get more money out of that too, but they know I'm more limited because I have a budget. I have to follow a budget. But for the back end, it's unlimited because it's billions in profits. Hence why the agents and managers want a bigger chunk of the money. And they're gonna ask for more money, especially the ones who represent the bigger A-listers like William Morris. The agencies who represent the big actors, they're gonna demand more money from the back end because they're greedy pigs. Yeah, trying to play that big game with me, right? Like, you know how big Tom Cruise is? Like, yeah, he may have been Hollow Guys in my movie's not the main event, man. I'm not gonna have Tom Cruise in my man. No way. I'm sorry, you know. Keanu Reeves like, you're doing promos? I'm like, yeah, I'm doing promos. Like, your Xanus food? I'm like, yeah. So, well, how does it work? Yeah, like, you're going to be featured on the magazines with me and VJ. And the people are going to interview you. And also, it's like a catalog thing. Yeah, and you're featured on the interview with the pictures. And you're also doing commercials. He's like, holy shit, that's fucking cool, Ivy. He's like, sign me up. Ivan, can I get a bit more of that money? Like, a nice, like, maybe $1 million of the promos? I'm like, no, Keanu Reeves, you get $400K. Stop being greedy. So I'm saying, yeah. Because Keanu Reeves is also a greedy pig, too. All those bigger aces are greedy pigs. They're greedy animals. Be careful for the greedy agents, Ivan. They're greedy pigs in Hollywood. They're greedy animals. Yeah. So I'm saying, but The Great Escape is way down the road. Right now, I'm going to focus on Xanus. Xanus is my first movie based off my amazing novel that I wrote, obviously. Looking at the best fantasy novel ever written, yeah. And the best movie children ever made. Looking at a masterpiece. Yeah. Yeah. I'll go over my book tomorrow. I'm lazy. I'll just go over it tomorrow, yeah. Obviously. Yeah. Yeah. Hey, wait a second, guys. I'm going to go upstairs and see if something to eat. I'll talk to maybe another 10 minutes, guys. I'm done. When I come back to my room. Let me get some food. I'm hungry. Alrighty, guys, I'm back. I'm not gonna eat any food. I'll just fast it out. That way I lose more weight, right? I can do a thing where I do fasting. I fast for like, because right now I don't have energy to go on the treadmill. I don't eat breakfast. I don't eat lunch. I just eat dinner. I'll just eat my dentist food and that's it. I eat my dentist food and that's it. That way I burn more calories, obviously. But drinking beer on an empty stomach, I have my beer here. It's not good drinking beer on an empty stomach. You could puke and everything, right? But I might maybe eat something maybe a little bit later, but I don't feel like eating during this video, right? Yeah. So beware of Russell Crowe. Yeah, if Russell Crowe's chosen for Xanus, beware of his agent. I mean, his agent's greedy, man. Because Russell Crowe's he's a big A-list actor. That's why the agent might push for maybe 100 million of the film profits. I'm like, guys, man, you're pissing me off. You're getting greedy. I'm not going to pay Russell Crowe $100 million. He gets 55. That's good enough. His 18 million base and his 9.7 million sign bonus, and he gets 300K for the promos. I didn't pay him $4 million for the game. He gets like 3.3 million for the merch. That's a good deal for him. He signed his 90 million Canadian, which is like a 100 million deal in his Australian money. He signed a 100 million deal. It's a massive contract for Russell Crowe, and he gets the perks, right? Also, speaking fee money too, which can range from 600K to $1 million in speaking when I go world touring, most likely, right? Yeah, for Xanus. It's a good deal. Yeah, and if Russell Crowe makes like $1.2 million in speaking, we want our 10% cut. Yeah, you guys get your cut, but the $2,000 gift card going to Russell Crowe, you guys don't touch that. Ivan, do we get $2,000 gift card? I'm like, no, the agents don't get $2,000 gift cards. Only the actors and the Lord of the Rings crewmen. Yeah. And the 17. Yeah. Beware of Timothy Chalamet too, Ivan. If Timothy Chalamet is chosen for Papyri, beware of his agent. His agent's greedy too, because Timothy Chalamet is a smaller A-lister. He might want like a $50 million deal. I'm like, no, Timothy, you're getting greedy. I'm not going to pay you that. You're not worth that, man. You get your 10.2 million for your base, which is like 7.5 million your American money. That's a massive contract for you. And you get 16 million of the film profits, which is like 11 million in your American money. And you get like your 1 million for the merch and like 2.2 million for the game. That's a massive contract. Timothy Chalamet signed his 30 million deal, which is like a 21 million deal in his American money. Timothy Chalamet doesn't make 30 million in Hollywood. He makes like his 8, 7, 4, 5 in Hollywood. So I'm saying, yeah. He's like, sign me up, Ivan. I don't even make this in Hollywood. Yeah. And I want you, Timothy, to destroy the old Papyri. Ivan, I will. And he destroys the old Papyri, the Farmer Boy. As you guys read, right? Yeah. If he's chosen, you're going to see me and him in the banquet hall. He's a farmer boy, yeah, and I train him and everything. I think that's a sick movie. Yeah. It's the lady from the stairs. Well, aren't you going to talk to her? I certainly want to, but I don't want to do it alone. She has 3 other friends there, you know what I'm saying? You know, but let's do it together, you know what I'm saying? No way am I doing that. I can't talk to the one woman, yeah, alone, 3 women. Oh, grow some balls, Papyri. I'm now sick. I know my book is sick. But in the movie, I'll be adding maybe some more dialogue and more scenes to make it more interesting. I'm not going to follow my book word to word. I'm going to be adding some dialogue, changing a few things. Like in that scene, I might change a few word choices. It works well for a book or for a movie, perhaps. People tell me, yeah, that scene's good for a book, but for a movie, you might have to change a few of the words here and there. Yeah, Peter, I see what you're saying. We make a few changes, but we need to follow DNA in the story, Peter. Don't make drastic changes in the story, Peter. I'm saying, yeah. That's what we're looking at a sick movie, yeah. Looking at a sick movie. He's Ivan. I can't wait to roll with you, Ivan. I know, VJ. So excited, yeah. Sorry, Devon George is your first choice. Yes, Devon George is my first choice for Papyri. Don Cheadle's my first choice for Maramis. I'll have him compete with Vigo and Russell Crowe, obviously. But people might tell me, Ivan, go for Russell Crowe, man. Russell Crowe's going to help build buzz for your movie. Or he might tell me go for Vigo because he's biased, obviously. But did you know that Russell Crowe was initially supposed to... Russell Crowe... Peter was interested in Russell Crowe for Aragon in Lord of the Rings. I read online about that, yeah. Obviously, and I heard Russell Crowe would have made like his $100 million off Lord of the Rings. Obviously, but Peter chose Vigo. Obviously, Peter most likely will tell me to go for Vigo because he's biased. He worked with Vigo on Lord of the Rings, obviously, or he might tell me to go for Russell Crowe because Russell Crowe's a bigger A-lister. He's gonna help build buzz. Yeah, Russell Crowe's big. You have to pay him a lot more money. Give him a nice piece of the backhand. Yeah, you have to make sure he gets paid. Obviously, he's a big actor. He's gonna help build more buzz for the movie. Maramis, the captain of the Archers, right? Well, I think Don Cheadle's the best for the role. Don Cheadle's my first choice. I'm most likely going to go for Don Cheadle as Maramis, right? The captain of the Archers. Because I could picture Don Cheadle as Maramis. I know, Peter. I picture more as a black guy. But yeah, I picture Maramis more as a black guy than a white guy. That's the thing, though, I'm saying. And for Papyri, I want that Jesus disciple look. And Dev Patel and Yvonne Joje have that Jesus disciple look more than Timothy Chalamet, but Timothy Chalamet is a bigger actor who'll build more buzz, and he's a better actor than Yvonne Joje and Dev Patel, hence why it's like a back and forth when I watch the reel. Yeah, Timothy Chalamet is clearly the better actor than Yvonne Joje and Dev Patel, but they're kind of better for the part because they have that Jesus disciple Persian, Indian, Arab look. That's why they're very good for the movie. Here's what I see what you're saying. Yeah, I even just go for Yvonne Joje. He's cheaper, and I think he's best for the role. Yeah, and I choose Yvonne Joje, obviously. Most likely, right? Yeah. Daniel Kaluuya looks more like me, but John